see ham. And working together in their groups, probably they could figure them out. Fox, as you go down, train, tree, mouse, and the last one was the goat. So again, once the students do this, they can flip it over and correct on it by themselves. Okay, so when the students finish, they come forward when they want. You know, it can be after 3 minutes or 4 minutes. I don't care. As long as they're working and learning, that's the important thing. So then they come and choose another one. Going through the list, there's also a find the words in the puzzle. Okay, so this is a little more difficult than the previous one because they don't know how many letters the word has. They have the images, which represent the words, and then at some time, either before or after they do the word search, they should write the words on the line. And of course, on the back, they'll have the answers. Okay? So what you'll have is several groups of students working simultaneously. Like I said, some are going to make it through more cards than others, but that's okay. This keeps the students who are more proficient busy, and it also lets those who need more time to work at their own pace, not feel pressured, and not feel that they have to finish within 5 minutes, because maybe they can't. Okay, so we have another vocabulary. Here, they complete the sentences using words from the box. For the difficult words, they can probably figure it out by process of elimination, and also by rhyme. There's a lot of cases where the rhyming is important. Okay, for the fourth activity, it's very similar. Again, these all work with vocabulary, but in different ways. Okay, and the level of difficulty varies. This one, you can see they would have to say, I would not, could not in the rain. And this is actually identical from one of the slides from the actual story. So they have already done it with the class one time. Okay, not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. For the next activity, I've asked students just to make a list. Okay, again, this is from the story. They remember seeing this. Already we went through some of the words. So now, based on their memory and collaborating, I want to see if they can name what they see. So hopefully they will come up with boat, and maybe yellow boat, or red train, or a blue car, green eggs and ham. They can say, Sam, I am, because that's his name. He's our friend. Here we have a mouse. Did I say that? I can't remember. Okay. They may also be creative and say new words. Water. Many students know water. That's fine. That's valid, of course. Okay, but the idea is for them to think of the words of what they see. Okay, now here we start working with sentence construction. Okay, it starts out by saying read. So they see from the story, I do like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am. Now, based on this example, I want them to put the words in order. Okay, what they're practicing here is, well, for example, word order with adjectives, saying green eggs. So they will say here, blue cars, and then they know the subject comes first. So I do like blue cars. I do like yellow trees. I do like yellow boats. And I do like red trains. So again, this is teaching them how to write a sentence. Another activity, now all through the story, you hear the use of prepositions. And I want to see if they can remember what preposition we use with different words, different noun phrases. So I would not like them in a tree is the correct answer. I would not like them in the rain. I would not like them with a goat. I would not like them in a house, right, because you're in a house. I would not like them, it's the same, in a box inside, and I would not like them on a boat. Okay? Now, again, the answers are on the back. They can correct. Most students know, or instinctively, when they get stuck, they look. But like a puzzle, they don't just copy the answers. They use the answers to help them pass the question where they don't understand. Here, it's very similar to the previous one, but the format is different, and it allows them to be have a little more freedom with the sentences they construct. Now, again, my expectations are that they write 6 sentences. There's 8 different options, but I don't care if they remember all 8. I'm happy if they learned six phrases from the story. So, for example, would you like green eggs and ham with a goat or in a tree? Now, probably because they have to do 3 from each, for example, they can't do only the fun 5 vocabulary. They have to also do 3 from here. Probably the first time they do it, they will have more difficulty. But the second time, when they've seen it, they'll find this a little easier. Now, here we're working with short answers. Do you like green eggs and ham? And the student has to tick the correct answer. So, is the correct answer, no, I would not, or no, I do not? Now, at this point, the student may flip the card over, or in the groups, they may have one person, one student who acts as the teacher with looking at the key. I've seen groups do this too, where one student has the answers and they try to help the others. Okay? Of course, the person with the key is also learning. Now, maybe he has to tell them, do you like? And you would say, no, I do not. Would you like them on a boat? And you can identify the would, so you should see, no, I would not. Will you try them in the rain? No, I will not. Again, the student ticks in their notebook, not on the card. You have to remind them in the notebook the answer. Would you like them here or there? Would is the answer. Okay. So here I have an extra challenge. Now again, this is for the students who want the challenge. A student may decide, oh, I don't want to do this. And that's okay if they did this part and if they could answer correctly with some practice. But some students will want the challenge, and here they have to write the answer. So, would you like them with a goat? And the student would write, no, I would not. Will you try them in the dark? No, I will not. Would you like them in a box? No, I would not. All right, for the next activity card, this is the last one. This one is also short answer, but here it's not multiple choice. The student actually has to create the answer by looking at the verb in the sentence. Do, would, or will. Again, this one is more difficult than this one. Okay? Now, again, I would be walking around and helping the students who need more help. The advantage of working with the activity cards versus just giving them handouts is that you're giving them some type of freedom in choosing what they do. Instead of you saying, you must do page 15, in 10 minutes we're going to correct, you're letting them have a say in what they do. Okay, for example, they may say, I want to do this one for whatever reason. I like this guy, I don't know. And it allows those students who learn quickly to stay busy. I found that when students that can do exercises very quickly usually talk for 5 minutes because they know they're going to finish before you start correcting. So in their mind, they think, oh, I don't have to start working yet because we're going to wait until they finish before we correct. Okay, in this case, there's no competition between who is finishing and at what time. They remain busy, and all are learning. Okay, so after we finish, they corrected, they come up, they exchange, they take another one. After they finish, it's important to do